How to chop up a tree stump. The lines of weakness on a tree stump are where the individual roots have grown into the stem of the tree trunk itself, and these are often shown up by these lines, where these cracks that appear where the wood dries. So that is the place to place your axe. If you have a look at the next fixture, when you've got one axe stuck into it, you can use the back of another quite cheap axe to actually then force the first as a wedge into that cracked the cracking that has occurred with drying of the tree trunk. Now here we can see we've got one axe one side and the other. There's one axe here and here's the other one, and we're actually extracting a wedge-shaped, V-shaped part of wood from the tree stump, much like cutting a cake. And once you've broken the ring, which is the strength of the tree trunk, you've extracted that one piece, you can break the other pieces into that void. So here we can see we've got another bit and we're just chopping it, and there's no support on this left hand side, and we're breaking a piece off into the void. We're doing it over another tree stump, so the sharp edge of this mild steel axe doesn't touch any stones, doesn't touch any other metal, because it will get blunted that way. And we have another showing breaking into the tree stump. We thought it was a little bit dangerous to try and video it at the same time because there's a lot of swinging metal and things fly, and as you can see, once you've removed more than a quarter of the wood from the tree stump, the rest easily break away. And I've got another one showing more fracturing. Cutting into a root, it tends to follow its own fracture line and is not the best method. It's better to actually isolate individual root from the tree stump, and you make faster progress in that way. So I'm just holding it with my foot there for the camera so you can see how it fractures into the root rather than chopping into my leg. So never chop into a limb, into your foot or your shin. It's even wise to have shin guards, because you always get some bits flaking off into your shin. You damage the skin on your shins. So here we can see the fracturing within the wood follows the grain of the wood, which isn't always where you'd want it to break, to crack. And that's basically the advice on how to break up a tree stump so that you've got firewood for your campfire. Thank you for watching. There'll be a part 2.